What's up everybody, Christo here and welcome back to the channel. So today we're actually going to finally be working on the E30 again. Still waiting on parts for the Chevy, waiting on the front springs and a few other little bits for that. So we're going to get stuck into this. As you can see, that strut tower there took a bit of a hiding, and I was going to stiffen that one up obviously because it'll end up doing the same thing. And the sheet metal from where the tyre popped doing a burnout, I'll try and get that fixed today. Hopefully I can get both of those things done today and try and make a start on the diff, because I've got a 4.4 diff to go in it. I'm going to get it jacked up, get the wheels off and drop the shocks out. Let's get into it. Okay guys, so just got some 6mm doubler plates welded on the top hats, and this one's straightened back out and welded on. So hopefully it's not too hot rod way of doing it, but this is all still pretty experimental. Might still be cutting all this out and changing it, so hopefully it just stiffens it up enough to get some track time. And then now just going to chop up either side of this tear and get some panel steel in there. But while I'm at it, I'll make up a plate to cover in the big gaping hole that goes into the cab, because it throws all the rubber goes onto the inside of the window. I don't know if you can see it, but it's not ideal. So get that bit of panel patched up and should be looking pretty good back here. Alrighty, so got that side welded off with the caps, and also chucked the cap in this side. There's a few little factory holes, and the holes I cut up the top, which I'm going to just cover with some aluminium sheet metal and rivet it in. But just those big holes that are going to get hit with blown tires and whatnot, I wanted to do out of steel. Did end up actually wire buffing the underseal. Those bits that were left of the factory guards were the last bit of the car that had underseal on it. So I spent a bit of time getting the underseal off. Every bit of weight counts. So now I'm just trying to decide if I want to start pulling the diff out tonight or not. Might maybe have a look and see what I need to do. Maybe even get the other diff welded up because it's only an open diff. So have a little clean up and then see what I fancy getting into.
Approximately 10 hours later.
Alrighty, so I decided I'm going to do the diff. So I'm going to give this a quick water blast, just spray some degrees on it, give it a water blast. As you can see, I can't hold both at the same time. Yeah. As you can see, this is just an open diff. So we'll get it water blasted, cleaned up. It's got a bit of gunk on it. Nice little 4.45 ratio. So it should be sweet for the 12A. So the diff didn't actually clean up too bad. Most of the grease and stuff came off. There's a couple of bits of thick gunk still need coming off, but not too bad. Just getting the oil drained out of it. Take our rear cover off and suss that wad and the spider gears up. So now with the diff open, you can see the spider gears in there that we need to weld up. Just down inside there. I've actually got a nice little bit of steel here that fits down in there perfectly. I'll set that nice and flat, about like that, and weld around that. But I'm just going to cover the crown wheel and pack all down the sides with rags down here, just to try and control as much of the sparks and stuff as we can. So obviously we don't want them going into bearings and onto the actual crown wheel or whatever. So should be sweet. We'll be locked up in no time. Okay guys, so as well as getting the diff welded up, also managed to get a new poly bush pressed in for the diff mount, and there you can see the plate nice and locked. There you go. So gonna call it for this video. Super stoked to get a bit of work done on the E30 again. I'd like to get back out here over the weekend and try and get that diff out and the new one in, because then it's pretty much just a bit of motor work, the water pump and whatnot, and then start the bodywork and get it painted. So cheers for checking out this video guys, and I'll see you in the next one.